On The View, there was a Sister Act 2 reunion, which was really, really cool to see a lot of the, classmates of the choir, St. Francis, San Francisco choir, return and reunite for this reunion. And it was really cool to see, Whoopi Goldberg. Obviously, she got, back as Sister Mary Clarence. She got, a little emotional, of course. And so it's supposed to be the 30-year reunion anniversary of the movie. Such a great film. And I think it's 31 years because it came out in 93. But I guess, it doesn't really matter. It's still 30 years, you know what I'm saying, since the movie was released. And, like I said, so cool to see a lot of the castmates. You had, Ryan Toby, Mr. Oh Happy Day. He's hitting that high note. To see him again. Tanya Blunt, who is, I think her last name is Trotter now, Tanya Trotter, because, she's married, so, her last name is different now, obviously. So my thing I thought which was kind of interesting and funny, when I first was watching the Joyful, when I was looking at it, and I think before I watched the episode, I guess I seen that clip first or whatever it was, and I'm like, yo, who's this lady? And I was looking at the kids in the back. I'm looking at all the different kids, the classmates, I should say. They're all grown people now, right? But the classmates in the back, and I'm saying to myself, I'm like, where's Tanya at? And so I thought that was funny because I figured it out like, oh, duh, that's Tanya right there. So she kind of looked a little different. I didn't recognize her at first, but, she sounded amazing. Her voice, it sounded like her voice even got, stronger after all the years. And her voice was always strong. All of them had strong voices anyway back in 93, which is interesting for them being so young. 30-something years ago, they had strong voices. Monica Calhoun was back there too, and she's which is interesting because she was in Players Club. She was in quite a number. She had quite a number of roles in different films throughout the 90s too, by the way. But the girl from Players Club was there. I think it was nice to see that Jennifer Love Hewitt, she was in the video part where they show the videos of some of the classmates or people who are part of the film. She said something about it. And it's really good to see Jennifer Love Hewitt because she's another one where from that movie and on, she had a great career with other movies she did. When she did the TV series Ghost Whisperer. The Love Boat Girl was also in one of the videos where she was talking about, how she was unhappy that she couldn't be there, but she's at work or whatever. So like I said, it's really good to see that reunion. So many of them come back and, just celebrate such a great film. And I think, a movie like Sister Act 2, it was so good because when you think, if you're an inner city kid and you think of, movies like Dangerous Minds, like Sister Act 2, you understand that the kids in those classrooms, in those situations, you're able to relate to it because, being from the inner city, being from the urban community, it brings so many memories of, kids that you probably knew or even your own personality. And that's why I think so many people resonate with this film. And so it was really good to see that. Also, Cheryl Lee Ralph was there, who's Rita's mom. But overall, it was kind of very disappointing that, of course, there was no Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill wasn't there. People were saying, even in the comments, some were saying, was she late? Is she touring in Europe? Because this was also for Lauryn, the 25th anniversary of her Miseducation of Lauryn Hill album. And so I don't know if maybe she's on tour for that or she's in Europe. I don't know what's going on, but I think so many of us would have wanted to see her there with the classmates. It would have been so much better to see, so it was great anyway to see everybody, but really Lauryn being there would have been even better, like the cherry on the cake or whatever. And another thing, Maggie Smith wasn't there, but I think with Mother Superior, Maggie she's like almost soon to be 90 years old, so she's up there in age. So I was assuming maybe she wasn't there. It could be due to age, and maybe because she would have to travel. I don't even know if she's in the United States or if she's she's overseas. I don't know where Maggie is at, but I assume that's probably why she wasn't in it, because she's up there in age, and then to have to travel and stuff. It was also good to see, you see Wendy McKenna was there. And it's so funny, she plays Sister Mary Robert. And I thought it was interesting because with her character, and I think I just was like looking it up with her age, she's only about, 3 years younger than Whoopi Goldberg. And when I think about the character, I guess the character Sister Mary Robert is supposed to be younger than the other nuns. I actually thought she was younger by 10 years, 10, 15 years. I don't know. That's the vibe she gave me when I saw the first Sister Act, or should I say when I was younger and I used to see the movie. I thought she was just younger, but like maybe 10 years or something or whatever. But she's only like 3 years younger than Whoopi. Now, I don't know if the character Sister Mary Robert was supposed to be younger, because she could play it anyway because she looked that young. But I just thought that was interesting when I looked her up and I looked at her age. I was like, wait, what? And of course, Kathy Najimy was there. Kathy Najimy she's another great. She's been in so many great films, especially in the 90s. It's always good to see her. What's interesting too, I don't know if many people know about Sister Act 2, is that it was directed by